Despite having absolutely no farming background when she began, Nicola embraced life in the country and went on to co-present the enormously popular show Our Farm in the Dales, alongside TV husband Matt Baker. After Matt's mother suffered a life-changing accident in the sheep pen, he abandoned his London life working on the One Show and, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, returned to Durham to join her. Of course, his one constant companion through the stress and strain has been his long-term sweetheart Nicola Mooney. He left the One Show just 1 week after coronavirus thrust Britain into its very first lockdown, and found himself immersed in a sudden culture shock of country life. Yet if he had felt out of his depth, he had his wife around to make him feel comfortable. "I have a very patient wife. Nicola is very supportive and understanding," he acknowledged in an interview with the Radio Times. "She is everything to me. I couldn't have done any of this without her. She makes sure there is everything I want when I get home, and she's a fantastic mother. I really owe her so much." The pair have 2 children, a 12-year-old son, Luke, and a 14-year-old daughter, Molly. Luke had an insight into his father's TV presenting world when the former Blue Peter star filmed a segment for BBC Countryfile from the farm, after lockdown prevented him returning to London. The proud father gave Luke a job as cameraman and sent an Instagram message out afterwards praising his talents. "Tonight my 12-year-old son films Countryfile," he wrote back in 2020. "Proud dad, family business, stay home." Besides 2 children to care for, and elderly parents that require his presence, Matt also tends to a huge variety of much-loved animals, including sheep, chickens and donkeys. His children both have roles to play on the farm, even if it is usually relatively small jobs such as spray painting the sheep with numbers they can be identified by, and getting involved with feeding time. Speaking on ITV's Love Your Weekend with gardening star Alan Titchmarsh, he praised, "They're at that age where you can literally go, right, help me with this or go and do this, that and the other. It's a lovely time actually. I'm really enjoying where they are in their life now. I've watched them go through so much of what I've gone through in my life too. We tend to give a section of the animals, be that the chickens or the sheep or whatever, to both Molly and Luke and say, you do your best to look after them. They'll get up without even questioning it. Now we are getting to the time where we're up and the dogs are fed and, you know, they're doing all that kind of stuff, the chickens are mucked out." However, Matt maintains that his life as it is currently would not be possible with the support and nurture of wife Nicola. The couple first met back in the 1990s when Matt had barely left his teens behind. He was performing in a disco show at Pier 39 in Cleethorpes and quickly caught her eye. After 7 years of courtship, the pair married and are now celebrating 23 years of being together. Although Nicola works tirelessly as a physiotherapist, she always ensures she has time to play her role in the family.